I know this might seem like a boring and obscure topic, but the last two videos got like 30 views, so any topic is a fucking improvement. Besides, there's a lot that me international viewers can take away from these Newfoundland dummies, so don't turn me off just yet. I loves being turned on. Newfoundland's got plenty of shit to see. We've got tons of alcohol, tons of poverty, tons of fun. But despite what you thinks, I'm not the only one here with an internet connection. Yes boys, it's a shocker, but there's plenty of other goofballs who want you to smell what the Rock is cooking. And a lot of the time, these boys are cooking up some rotten old bullshit. And it's something that we all know is a fact, Twitter is a spot where there's plenty of bullshit to go around. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the goofballs and gangsters that you'll find on Newfoundland Twitter. Strap in boys, it's a fucking bumpy journey. Before I tells you about anything else, I gotta give a special shout out to Goofy Newfie 2012 for being the funniest member on the site, so everyone go follow him before I kick you in the nuts. Besides that, Newfoundland Twitter accounts are pretty far up Shit's Creek, and some deadly new drama got the whole community up in arms. It all started when a Twitter missus named Carrie Claire made a post supporting the abolishment of the police force. People are gonna bitch to me that she was only calling for defunding, but the fucking picture is calling for a capital's future, so use your fucking brain. After she tweeted this out, people went up in arms about how she should be taken off Mun's council or some shit and all this other garbage, I don't really care. And afterwards, a bunch of her friends came in to defend her, saying that women are always getting shut down by the big, bad, mean white man, and how her courage and bravery for typing something on Twitter can't be ignored. Where the fuck do I start? I guess I should tell y'all that first and foremost, I don't mind Carrie that much. She's a proud communist and she's got every right to be. I couldn't give two shits or a fuck if someone's communist, fascist, liberal, conservative, or picks fucking dingleberries out their butthole. I don't give a fuck. Just leave the racist shit out of it and I'm fine with whatever. At least she's honest about what she writes, unlike a good few of ye. As for the tweet she put up, it's pretty fucking retarded, no doubt, but that's best kind. Calling for her to resign is a bit much in my opinion, but considering none of ye keyboard warriors went after her for calling on other boys to be fired and silenced for their opinions, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to bring up the free speech argument. Another thing I'm not too fond of is the idea that since she's a woman, people are automatically gonna go after her political stuff. These kind of people get on me nerves, since it's like they're content on being victims instead of going out in the fucking world and actually making a difference. I've been on Twitter for a good while now, and I can tell you right now that there's not one example of Carrie being silenced due to sexism. But instead you got pages and pages of boys saying that sexism's holding her back in the world. Like, that don't make any fucking sense. Sure, it seems to me that the only sexists here are you goofballs, setting up boundaries and barriers to stop your own lot from succeeding. Sure, just let her speak her mind, and if she gets shit for it, so be it. That's the world, I'm sorry to tell ya. People are gonna give you shit, no matter what, and learning to deal with it is better than sheltering yourself from all the arseholes out there. Like, fuck. There ain't a black button in Parliament, that's all I'm saying. So to end off that drama, I gotta encourage Carrie to post whatever crazy shit she wants. I don't really give a fuck at the end of the day, and neither should any of ye. But remember that not everyone thinks the way you does, and eventually the shit that you does in the past and present is gonna fuck with your future. Calling for boys to get fired and exposed might seem grand now, but one day you're on that side of the fence, like it or not. But since we're done with that issue, let's move on to another area of the circus. Before I tells you about Drew Brown though, I gotta thank him for this wonderful tweet he put up in defense of Carrie Claire's group of critics. It really means a lot that you champion free speech like that, honestly. So since you aren't a very big fan of mine, I just want to let you know that I won't be voluntarily resigning after this video. In fact, I'm actually planning on staying here for a pretty fucking long time, so feel free to take that into consideration, sir. And if you're thinking of blackmailing me like you did with Dooley a few months back, I can happily provide you with some Dove deodorant for your sensitive skin and your shitty smell. If you're really set on doxing me though, I can leak you to my lawyer's office and his phone number. I mean, if you really want me to get some of that Vice money, my fucking pocketbook's open, bud. I'm more independent than any of the bullshit on your site will ever fucking be. I'll tell you that right now. Anyways, Drew Brown is a journalist from Newfoundland who hates plenty of things. One of them being offensive Twitter content. Now, if you've seen half of this lad's Twitter feed, a good bit of it is just him telling people to shut the fuck up. Fuck this, fuck that, cursing and swearing off his fucking head. He's almost as bad as me. But whenever somebody gives him shit, he puts on such a grand performance of a New Jersey housewife, I'd give him a tip if he was at a drag show. But honestly, how are you gonna be all tough and big one minute then curl up in a ball like a pussy the next? Like, I'm not sure if I'm talking about Newfoundland or Ned Flanders. Honest to God. From the 17-year-old Irish Greenland abomination, grow a fucking set, love. And no, I don't care about him being bi either, dummy. If someone takes it in the arse, that's their own goddamn business. Besides, I've been doing it to the missus and there hasn't been a fight in 3 weeks, so no complaints on my side. There ain't much else to say on Buddy though, to be honest. He ain't exactly Mr. Personality. To sum up his chapter though, I just ain't a big fan of online bullies, especially when they got thin skin when it comes to criticism. Since I might as well be a YouTube therapist, my advice is for Buddy to grow up out of it, you sucky baby. Your paper's a pile of shit too. Get some new fucking editors back, Christ. Now Hassan is different from the last two groups I talked about, since even though I disagree with him when it comes to damn near any fucking issue, I think he's done a ton of great work for the province. If you ask me, anyone who donates to charity and helps out the community should be respected, so give him props for being a deadly person. Secondly, this buddy experienced real racism, not the fake outrage bullshit sort either. Some people here gotta grow the fuck up, and giving this buddy shit for the colour of his skin ain't right. Ignorant cunts, man. They'll drive you mad. Since I don't got much hate for Buddy, there ain't gonna be much to say about him. But one thing I can tell you about is this tweet right here. Now I think Buddy's heart is in the right place, but I got a different idea on how to solve this issue of racist arseholes in Newfoundland. First off, I don't want to hear any shit about allies and movements, since I find putting people into groups and teaming them up against people is almost as bad as the racist shit itself. We're all people. If you're man, we all got sets of wonderful nuts too, so congrats. So have a listen to what I think would work. Instead of dividing people with all this shit on culture and race and all this other fucking garbage, why don't we just stop putting people into separate groups and just talk and interact with people from different backgrounds? I know it sounds crazy, but a few pints in front of a bar stool ain't cultural appropriation. Whether you're Irish, Inuit, Indian, insane, it doesn't fucking matter. I can't begin to tell you how many friends I've had deadly conversations with drunk, and not only do you handle the unity part, you'll learn a fair bit about their culture too if he stays there long enough. Me African buddy apparently defended his village from a lion back when he was 6 years old, and I heard this story 2 years ago. According to him, he managed to kill the lion with a spear at point blank range, with the lion fucking biting at it and everything. Is that story bullshit? More than fucking likely, but it shows you that we shouldn't be afraid of where we comes from. We all got our own stories, no matter how bullshit they might be. Whether you came off the Irish Rover, or you sailed up from Africa, we're all in this backwater town together, so leave your prejudice at the door and chug your drink of choice. The tab's on me. This has been Leaf Carlo, and I'll see you on the right side of the rack. Have a good one.